tried to make my body turn on the car and drive away, but my body just sat there. Fighting the pull, my fingers were wound tight around the steering wheel, my knuckles turning a ghostly white. Just one more time, only one more time. The feel of leather, the clink of metal, the sound of a whip, that was all I needed in the moment. My phone chirped. Adam, come on, kitty cat. I always have what you need. I'll make you feel better. My head snapped up, and I saw him standing at the entrance with his hand extended. My body took over, shutting out my thoughts. My hands reached out and grabbed my red wig. I put it on, followed by my cat eye mask. Just one more time. All I need is one more time. No attachment. No strings. No romance. Just sex. His muscle shirt showed all his sexy muscles. His arms were covered in tats. He was the kind of guy girls wanted to make theirs. All girls, that was, except for me. After I walked up to him, he reached out his hand and led us silently to the side door of the building. The front half of Club Envy was a bar, and most patrons had no idea what went on behind the brick wall where the sex club was. Right as we entered Adam's office, he turned to me.
Kitty cat, how rough do you want it tonight?
Licking my lips, I leaned up on my toes and then ran my tongue across his earlobe. I want it rough and hard. I want to be fucked 10 ways to Sunday against that wall. I want to forget. Do you think you can handle that? I bit his earlobe and he growled. Grabbing my hips, he pushed me against the wall and devoured my mouth.
What do you need, kitty cat?
Suck my breasts, hard. He lifted my shirt, and seeing me braless, he groaned in approval. He sucked my nipple so hard that I knew I would be bruised tomorrow. I threw my head back in pleasure from the pain. I moaned, "Fuck me hard." He raised his chocolate eyes up to mine.
I always have what you need. I'm going to fuck you so hard that you'll be sore tomorrow.
My core clenched. I am definitely going to be sore tomorrow. After this, I want to tie you up, Adam.
Whatever you need, kitty cat.
For now, I wanted to stay the course and not go back to the club again. I had my fingers crossed that I would be able to find a healthier way to keep everything in its place, so I could function like a normal human being. Memories of those sexcapades would have to suffice, since I was moving today. I'd graduated last weekend from Reinhardt College, and I was moving up to North Carolina for the time being. Focusing on the sound of metal chains snapping from last night, I got up and headed to the shower. As I stepped into the water, Adam's words came back to me. You'll be back, kitty cat. I'll be waiting, ready to give you what you need when you do come back. You're a fun fuck buddy. We'll see. I wasn't entirely sure he hadn't been right, but distance would keep me from coming back. Preseason football would be starting soon, and I had my dream job. Damien had offered me the chance of a lifetime, creating the team relations manager position for me. It was a multi-layered job that involved scouting new talent, re-upping soon-to-be-expired contracts, reporting on things that could potentially harm the team brand, and other tasks. I wouldn't start officially until August, but I was going to use the next 2 months to get acquainted with everything. Damien and I had decided that it would be best if I lived up in North Carolina at least half of the time. Fortunately, with my kick-ass new salary, I was able to easily afford a place both there and here in Atlanta. My parents felt better about the decision, knowing I would be back home in Georgia some of the time. Georgia will always be my home. Turning the water up even higher to an almost scalding temperature, I cleaned myself. Though I'd needed the release last night, the hot water always felt like I was washing away the activities from the club forever, like I was creating a clean slate. I hated feeling dirty, and I would wash my skin almost raw each and every time after going to the club. My flesh was reddened from the harsh scrubbing before I began washing my long black hair. This isn't healthy. This can't be healthy. There had been so many times when I almost told Allison about what had happened to me in high school, but after all the you need to go to therapy lectures I'd given her when her parents died, I'd felt hypocritical, and I'd sentenced myself to a prison of silence.